Here we will see cookies in client-side state management techniques of ASP.NET. Cookies are the files that reside on your computer. Cookies are created on your machine when you access a website. They are stored on your computer hard disk or in browser session so that they can be accessed by the web server until they are deleted or expired. They are used to store pieces of information about your interaction with the website you accessed. The web server can use this information later for the subsequent requests. Here is a simple workflow. Browser requests the web page to the web server and the web server serves the request page along with the cookies. When the user sends a request to the server creates a cookie and attaches a web header and sends it back to the user along with the response. The browser accepts the cookie and stores it at a specific location on client machine. Even large sites like Gmail, Facebook, Yahoo use cookies. For example, if the user logs into a website and he gets a checkbox to remember the details, and if the user clicks the checkbox, the username and password get stored in the cookies in an encrypted format and get saved into the client machine. Now every next the user visits the site, the username and password get loaded from the cookie and the user can surf easily. The cookies store the data for the entire web application and not a single web page like view state. Thus, cookies allows passage of values within all the pages of a web application. Cookies are used for many purposes and all are related to helping the website to remember user. Now we will see limitation of cookies. Most browsers support cookies of up to 4096 bytes. Because of this small limit, cookies are best used to store small amount of data such as user ID. The user ID can then be used to identify the user and read user information from a database or other data source. Browsers also impose limitation on how many cookies your site can store on user's computer. Most browser allows only 20 cookies per site. If you try to store more, the oldest cookies are discarded. A cookie limitation is that user can set their browser to refuse the cookies. Although cookies can be very useful in application, the application should not depend on being able to store cookies. Do not use the cookies to support critical features. If your application relies on cookies, you can test to see whether the browser will accept the cookies. Now we will see writing cookies. The browser is responsible for managing cookies on a user system. Cookies are sent to the browser via HTTP response object that exposes a collection called cookies. User can access the HTTP response object as the response property of his page class. Any cookies that user want to send to the browser must be added to this collection. When creating a cookie, specify a name and value. Each cookie must have unique name so that it can be identified later when reading it from the browser. Because cookies are stored by name, naming two cookies with the same name will cause one to be overwritten. You can also set a cookie's date and time expiration. Expired cookies are deleted by the browser when a user visits the site that wrote the cookies. The expiration of a cookie should be set for as long as your application considers the cookie value to be valid. For a cookie, To effectively never expire, you can set the expiration date to be 50 years from now. Next we'll see modifying cookies. You cannot directly modify a cookie. Instead, changing a cookie consists of creating a new cookie with new values and then sending the cookie to the browser to overwrite the old version of the client. Next is deleting cookies. Deleting cookie is physically removing it from the user's hard disk is a variation of modifying it. You cannot directly remove a cookie because the cookie is on user's computer. However, you can have the browser to delete the cookies for you. The technique is to create a new cookie with the same name as the cookies to be deleted, but to see the cookie's expiration to a date earlier than today. When the browser checks the cookie's expiration, the browser will discard the outdated cookies. Now we will see cookies and securities. The security issues with cookies are similar to those of getting data from the client. In an application, cookies are another form of user input. A user can see the data that you store in cookie since the cookie is available on the user's own computer. The user can also change the cookie before the browser sends it to you. Never store sensitive data in cookie such as username, password, credit card numbers and so on. Cookies are sent between browser and server as a plain text and anyone can read the cookie. You can set a cookie property that causes the cookie to be transmitted only if the connection uses the secure socket layer. The secure socket layer, that is SSL, does not protect the cookie from being read or manipulated while it is on the user's computer, but it prevents the cookie from being read while in transit because the cookie is encrypted.